Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us this Monday. I hope you're having a brilliant day so far and I hope your Christmas is going well. If you've been with us since the start of December, you will know, before I get started, I need to remind you that today is the 6th day of Craftmas. So yes, the 6th day of Craftmas. That's difficult to say. Each and every day we are bringing you a brand new deal. So far, it's been extra points. It's been free gifts. Today's deal, up to 50% off selected items. So get on the website, check those deals out and make sure you're grabbing today because the deal changes each and every day. And actually, during this launch day show, we've got a few of those deals on the show as well. So you get a bit of an idea as to how amazing those deals are. Now, talking of amazing deals, let me just tell you, today's launch that we've got for you, I have not seen a launch like this since I've been here. This morning on Wake Up Call, this brand new collection, I was calling stock levels on Wake Up Call of 70%, 75% gone, 80% gone, 85% gone. It is the ultimate Christmas verse compendium, and these have absolutely been flying out of the door. What I will say to you is, when we got towards the end of Wake Up Call, we had virtually no stock left. However, I am the bearer of good news because the lady who is the other side of the studio to me today, the boss, has managed to work some Christmas magic and throw some elf dust over this particular show to hopefully magic up a little bit more stock, Sara Claus?
Yes, I tell you what, you are lucky I was in today, Ben. You are lucky I was in today, otherwise this show would have been cancelled. For those of you that don't know how we work generally, here at Crafters Companion, obviously we make all of our own product, but then we're selling our product to you guys on the website. We send some out to our shops. We send some out to the other shops that we supply. We send some to Amazon. We send some to the TV shopping channels we work with, the other big retailers. So when we get all of our stock in, it goes kind of here, there and everywhere. Well, this morning, Ben sold pretty much everything that we had available to send on the website.
Sorry.
Right? So what we've done, and you need to understand this because this means this is the absolute last chance saloon on this product now, okay? We've pulled back our stock from absolutely everywhere else. So there was a massive sellout of this on Create and Craft over the weekend. Then we've had to pull stock in from our shops. We've had to pull stock in from the other shops we supply. This has been taken down off Amazon everywhere. Every last bit of stock in the warehouse is now allocated purely to Club Inspire members. So you guys have been prioritised above all else. So everything we have is now ring-fenced, just available for you. If you're watching Crafters TV, you're shopping on the website, it's the only place you can get this now. However, of the stock that we have, 60% of it has gone. Ben and I are expecting a full sellout either during this show or in the hours immediately following this show. So as you're watching this, it's not very often we have a bit of a panic situation like this. We were not expecting to be here. However, I probably should have expected to be, given what the product is. This is a non-repeatable product. This is a one-off limited edition production run. So if you are wanting to get this from the UK now, this is the only chance you have to buy this. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. I've got loads to show you on it. I'm going to let Ben walk you through it and I'm going to chip in where I can, but at least you understand now that is where we've got to with the stock in just the launch day.
It is crazy busy and already loads of you are jumping in and grabbing this collection. Please, please, please make sure you get it. It's basically the best Christmas collection I've seen as far as sentiments are concerned. If you're somebody who loves to make it this time of year, and don't we all, right? If you struggle to find the right words, if you struggle to find that sentiment, if you've got this collection, you will struggle no more. And let me just tell you, this is a collection that you will take out each and every single year. There's so much to it. I'll just give you the headlines here and Sara will walk through it for you. But within this collection, right, you have got 105 stamps in total, housed on 8 sheets within a beautiful binder. It's all beautifully presented. You've got 32 card blanks, 32 envelopes. It all comes beautifully presented in your gift box. You've also got the binder with all of your labeled tabs in there as well, so you won't be looking for the sentiments. They're all beautifully labeled up for you. You've got vellum inserts in 4x6 and 5x7 size, printed vellum, foiled inserts. You've got envelopes envelope seal stickers in here as well. And to wrap it all up, you've even got a crystal bling pen included, which, yes, I have tried to steal. I've written all my notes out with, and I can vouch that it is absolutely bling-tastic. That might not be here at the end of the show. I have been known to take pens, and that one looks like it could disappear.
I'm watching you closely, Ben. Don't worry, everybody at home. I'm watching him very closely. Do you want me to explain to you what the concept is and how we designed this product? Right, so when it comes to Christmas cards, okay, and you know we've done this for the rest of the year through, and that compendium that we had completely sold out as well, completely sold out. We've done the Christmas version. The idea is that everyone you make cards for at Christmas, not only do we have the perfect sentiment for the card, but we have the perfect sentiment for the inside. So look, for example, here, beautiful card for your brother at Christmas. So you've got the lovely brother sentiment on the front of the card, but then also the right sentiment, brother, always feeling lucky to have such a great brother. Always wishing you and your family lots of love, happiness, health at this time of year. So whether that's for your brother, Ben, or maybe it's for a daughter at Christmas, right? And you want to do a beautiful, to my daughter, may your Christmas sparkle and your New Year shine. We've got ones for grandma here. So we've got very special grandma at Christmas. That's been left blank for you to write your own sentiment in there. We've got ones for Mum and Dad at Christmas time, for example. Love and light this holiday season. Gorgeous. There's all sorts of different ones you can be doing. Now, if I just show you, that's the idea, guys. This is what you're going to do. The actual stamps that Ben's talking about, right? This here is the compendium. So this is what you're paying today, £104, $129. This is what you're all getting, okay? It's really awesome. So the idea is it's got 9 sheets of stamps. This is my working one, all tabbed along here. So for example, this is your ones for your mum and dad. So we've got ones for mum and dad, ones just for mum, one's mother, one's dad, one's for, let's have a look, mum and dad, a little bit of a mix of everything. Then we move on to your brother and sister. You can see we've got brother big sentiment one, Merry Christmas to my sister, Merry Christmas to a very special brother and sister. We've got a little bit of everything on there. Then we move through here, Ben, and we're on to grandma, granddad, grandparents. So we've got a bit of a mix of all the grandparents there. Then we're into the ones, someone very special. So this could be friends you've got on here, it might be neighbours, whatever it is. It's some really nice generic Merry Christmas with lots of love to a special couple. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a mix of everything. Then we're on to your daughter and son. And this is where, again, you've got nice big centrepiece ones, Ben, but then we've got these lovely little you sparkle and shine from within, daughter. May the holidays bring you all the joy and happiness in the world. Really nice and heartfelt, okay? Still going. Then we're on to granddaughter. So, sorry, granddaughter and grandson, right? Have yourself a merry little Christmas, granddaughter. But the thing is, as well, you can mix and match these. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be, you could leave the granddaughter off. It's just nice, have yourself a merry little Christmas. So it's just really nice how they're all put together. Then we move into wife and husband. So got some beautiful wife and husband ones on there. Then we're moving through into like Thanksgiving. So we've got all of you wishing you a peaceful Thanksgiving, have a blessed Thanksgiving, to a healthy, happy and peaceful Thanksgiving. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Then we move on to your generic winter wishes, okay? So these are your winter wishes now. Happy holidays, joy to the world, Feliz Navidad, Joyeux Noel, Happy Hanukkah on there, hello winter, little bit of everything. So the way I would see it, guys, is it's pretty much, if you were shopping, let's just go with the pounds, right? It's pretty much £1 a stamp. And that is a stamp. So you've got to understand, these are tools that you're going to pull on every year. So every year you're going to be sending your brother, your granddaughter, your nephew, whatever, you're going to be sending them all a Christmas card, and you've got the right verses to just mix and match in every year. So I like to think if that's the bit that we're buying, Ben. This little bit here, this is the added bonus extra. I want you to think of this as your nice little Christmas present from Sarah, right? Aww. This here is worth another £50, $60 on top of the compendium. However, you can't buy it singly, you can't get it on its own. It only comes free when you buy the compendium, right? So you buy all the verses, you get this to go with it for free. So when I open this up, right, and we're taking it out, it's got a bit of all sorts in. These are your beautiful envelope seals. So this is as you close your envelope, you can put a little sticker on there. Talking about envelopes, you've got loads and loads of cards and envelopes. Let's just bring them all out so you can see the colours, right? cards and envelopes in this pack. You've got 32 of your different size, your different styles. So your 4x6s and your 5x7s, cards, and then the matching envelopes to go with them. And then the bit that I think everyone's getting excited about, Ben, are these inserts.
Yes.
Now, did you see when I looked at them, right? Every one of these cards, these are the cards that you get in the kit, by the way. You've either got the they're beautifully foiled, but they're either on the white paper, or we have the ones that are on the vellum. So here is a one, this is ready for you to add your own sentiment. That is on the vellum there, again, waiting for you to add your sentiment onto. So you've got the 5x7s, you've then got the 4x6s, so these are your vellum ones. So if I take one of these out, Ben, you can see beautiful designs with that vellum, and I'm going to be teaching over the course of the next couple of hours, because this is the first time we've had a launch day show for this. I've got loads of time to do loads of different cards where we'll use these on the outside, not just the inside of the cards. And actually that's a good point, Ben. When I launched this on HSN as a today's special, there'll be thousands of you out there who ordered this. I want to know in the comments, if that's you, let me know how you've been finding it to use. What I will do is hopefully give you a load of other ideas, other than, because when we were on HSN, Ben, I got a few minutes to demo and that was it. Now I'm going to have loads of time to go into detail, but yeah, you get all of the inserts, you get the paper ones and the vellum ones, and then as Ben said, you get that gorgeous little pen as well. So all together, that's another £50 odd, $60 odd worth of value thrown in for free when we're all buying those beautiful insert stamps, which, to be honest, you're quite happy to buy, Ben, at like £1 a stamp.
Absolutely right. I'll tell you what, there's so many of you already just saying how much you love this collection. Jenny says, I've just purchased mine. I also have the last one. They are well worth it. Love the box. So beautiful, says Pammy. And Mary Reno on YouTube is saying, lovely card samples. There's so many of you tuned in, watching right now as well. Linda's in from Tennessee. Laurie from Ohio. Georgianne's in from Clearwater, Florida. If this is the collection that you know you want to get, make sure you grab it, for goodness sake, because what we've got is what we have got, and this could potentially sell out during the show. We are now over 60% of the stock sold on this collection. So much to love about it, and I just love the fact that it all looks so gorgeous. The fact that you've got that ring binder there as well, with all of the sentiments, nicely organised for you. It's all there. It's all sorted, ready for you each and every year to pull it out and just to simply choose your sentiment and then the matching verse as well. And like Sarah was showing you, the sentiments in there for dad, mom and dad, mother, brother, sister, grandparents, grandma, grandpa, daughter, son, grandson, granddaughter, husband, wife. There's Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah. You've got your Feliz Navidad in there, Joyeux Noël. There's so much in this collection that you're going to absolutely love. But please, for goodness sake, do not miss out on it. This will go during the show or in the hours following the show. It's going to sell out. One thing which will definitely sell out sooner rather than later is the second option that we've got available with this, and this really is limited stock. We're actually down to the last 4% of stock remaining on this, and the difference with this is you get everything that we've just explained. So everything we've just shown you comes in this bundle. You're also going to get your quick dry ink pad in the jet black, okay? So that's the price for that and the compendium, $87.98 or $109.16 if you're platinum. However, within this particular bundle, we're going to throw in your stamping platform and your stamping mat for free, all right? So if you are perhaps completely new to crafting and you're looking at this and thinking, yeah, I want to make my own Christmas cards this year. These sentiments are going to be brilliant, but I haven't got any ink, I haven't got a stamping mat, I haven't got a platform. This is the collection to go for. However, this is fastest fingers first. First come, first serve. We literally have, well, a handful of this remaining. So if you've got your eye on this one, get it now before that goes. Last 4% of stock remaining. Like Sarah said as well, do get in touch if you've already picked up this compendium. Let us know how much you love it. Let us know, how many cards you've made with this so far as well. Pammy's just saying, it's been fantastic, Sarah. I've been using the stamps on all of my Christmas cards. Pam also saying, I love this box. It's so beautiful. And Pam again, it's really gorgeous, Sarah, I love mine. And can I just say, before we get cracking on the show, there's lots of love for Sarah's outfit today. Can I just say, a bit of a fashion icon, as you know. Sarah was asking for some fashion advice before the show, wondering which outfit to wear. And no, she did not go against my advice. I said to Sarah, the outfit with the scarf is the one to go for. So yes, I am taking credit for what Sarah is wearing today. You're welcome, everybody. Sarah always comes to me for fashion advice, don't you, Sarah?
Oh, I always come to Ben for fashion advice. I always come to. He's the first person I come to, in fact, when I need some fashion advice. I'm glad you guys like it. Do you know I've had this scarf for years?
It's really nice.
I just took it out the bottom of the. Just me jumper looked a bit plain today.
Yeah.
Do you not think? I thought it looks a bit plain.
That's why I said put the scarf on.
Oh, the nice scarf.
Zhuzhes it up a bit.
Because it's not like this is how I turned up this morning, Ben, or anything.
No, of course not.
Not at all. Right, listen, guys. So for those of you, I understand that if you're watching this show for the first time, this is going to be a little bit of a whirlwind. And if you've been following what's happened since we launched this over the last 24 hours, you'll totally get it. If you saw this when it launched at HSN, you'll totally get it. If you've just tuned in now, you'll wonder what all the fuss is about, okay? I do just want to go right back to the very, very basics for people, okay? So let's imagine you've made a lovely card for your grandma, right? Because this is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I've got loads of cards prepared here, really different techniques I'm going to show you. Let's just imagine we've made a card for your grandma. So what we're going to do, first of all, is you're going to open up your first compendium and we're going to go to the page that has the right inserts for your grandma, right? Then we're going to choose, right, what's a really nice sentiment? I quite like this one here. You're the best grandma that I know, and that is one of the reasons why I love you so. Merry Christmas. So all you do is you take that stamp off. I'm going to bring in, now you can either use your rocker blocks or I'm going to use the little stamp platform that we have here, Ben. I'm going to put mine onto this nice stamp base here.
Yeah.
Now, you've got because I use the cards that are in the kit, I've got a nice 5x7 card, which means when I open this up, I want one of the 5x7 inserts. So if I go to my insert section, we're going to look and we're going to say, right, do I want a plain paper one? Or do I want one of the foiled ones? And am I going to use have I got any foiled ones left in here? I think Michelle might have used them all. I tell you what. Michelle!
Oh,
right,
dear.
so let's have a little look. Look, I've got one over here that I did save.
I've got some here.
It's all right. I can pinch them out of there.
Okay.
Right. So, Michelle, you need to learn this, by the way. Whoever's around but not around, we blame you.
Yes.
Right. So normally I blame Poor Michelle sat over here watching me thinking, what? Yeah, you get the blame. You get the blame. Basically, it's usually if you're not in the building or but yeah, I figured it was you. So I'm just going to. You can just take the blame right there.
All right.
Right. So I've got that nice insert, and then look what I'm going to do, Ben. Is I'm going to bring it, so the gold ink pads would be really nice to use with this, and I'm wondering, because it's the bronze foiling, I might use the bronze one actually.
Ooh, okay.
So watch this, what you can do, you can just ink this up, and I'm just, lots of nice little light tapping, and then we're going to turn this over here and just pop it in the centre, all right? And then you've got that, you're the best grandma that I know, and that is one of the reasons why I love you so.
Aww.
Now, you can either use it on its own, Ben, or if you've got some embossing powder.
Yes.
Look, I'm going to put some clear embossing powder on here now. Make sure I've got all of that in. And I'm going to just tap that into here. And even though this is on vellum we're working, guys, this is still going to emboss absolutely beautifully. So I've got my heat gun, and I'm just going to go onto here. Now, I think you're probably going to see it turn quite nicely from that angle.
Yeah.
So I'm just going nice and light. There we go. Can you see that? Yes.
Oh, there we go.
That is turning beautiful. We'll be doing lots of heat embossing on this show.
Beautiful.
So that is just and that was using the Midas ink pads and then a nice clear over the top. All right? Look at that. Look how clear that is, though. Look how nice and crisp all of that stamping is still,
right,
Ben.
yeah.
And then what I do is you literally just take your card, and what you'll find is it's quite nice. I've used ribbon. Well, I haven't, but the card that I've decided to add the verse into, just used a little bit of ribbon round the outside to hold it in place. And then instead of sticking it in, we're literally holding it in place with the ribbon. And I think that adds a lovely finish. So that is like the basics of how you would want to use the insert. What I'm going to do over the course of the show, though, is now do some slightly more advanced cards with you, showing you some different folds in the cards and how we can use our inserts on the outside, our verses on the outside and the front inside of your card, all different techniques.
Wow, again, just like how brilliant is it to have all of the different elements within the box, and like we said, the fact is that the price of the compendium, all of the goodies that you're getting, things like your inserts, things like your cards and your envelopes, works out like you're getting that for free. Mary Pat just says, I'll be using this collection today as I'm at the sentiment step of my Christmas card making. So much fun to have a nice selection to choose from. I love it, Sarah. Yeah, if you're kind of making lots of Christmas cards, maybe you're making to sell this year, raising a bit of money for charity or raising money for the local school, and to have a set like this is perfect just to get on, with your card making, with your batch making. So many different sentiments to choose from in a whole range of different For different people. Morning from Michigan, says Jessica, I have the Everyday and Christmas First Compendium. I use them every day. And Kathy Leah says, I just purchased mine first thing this morning. I've been waiting for this launch since it was shown on HSN. I love my Everyday Compendium and use it daily. And Katie Easley on YouTube says, not only does Ben prep Sarah for Strictly, but he's the in-studio fashion advisor. Go, Ben. Thank you, Katie. Yes, if you ever get an email from me, you will see that at the bottom of the email.
A lot of credit, Ben.
Yeah, credit won't
the
you though,
in-short
Sarah.
fashion advisor.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
And you did prep me for Strictly. Didn't get me ready for the semi-finals, or did you not, Ben?
Well, but the problem is I obviously prepped you so far, and then you went off with your professional, and then that's where obviously my input finished.
That's
stay
where
with me a little bit
wrong, was it?
longer. You might have, yeah.
Okay, so I just need to let Aliash know that's where we went wrong. I really should have just had Ben coaching me all the way through.
Yeah, please don't tell Alias that. Yeah.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Can I just tell you, there's a big announcement coming out tomorrow as regards Strictly and the tour.
Yeah.
So I couldn't possibly tell you what that announcement is. However, if you want to put 2 and add it to 2 and come up with 4, we're not going to deny that.
I'm the fashion advisor for the Strictly tour.
That's not the news that was coming out.
Oh,
but the Strictly tour, there will be a big announcement tomorrow about the Strictly tour and who is going on the Strictly tour.
Oh.
So I'm really sorry for those of you in America that this means absolutely nothing to.
Hang on a minute, I'm going on the Strictly tour as the dance advisor.
Right. So moving on from Ben and his involvement in Strictly at all, just watch for some big news coming out tomorrow, guys. Right? Not saying any more. Right, come on now, we're going to get on with our first card.
Yes, please.
Right, so what I thought we'd do is use one of the cards in the kit, but in a slightly different way, Ben, right? And you know I love a good Z fold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with one of the 5x7s. Let's get the card, and we might as well get the envelope now while we're on so that we're all nice and ready, okay? So they've got the card, got the envelope. Have I got the 5x7? That's a 6x4, isn't it? I'm going to dig right down to my 5x7s now. There's my 5x7 card, my matching 5x7 envelope. And then what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm just going to take this and we're going to turn this into a Z fold. So all you're going to need to do is onto one of your scoring boards. If I pop this in here, you'll see that's 5, so we need to score that in half.
Yep.
So that would be 2.5. So you do your 2.5 score line down there. When you score on the top, make sure you fold it away from itself and then fold it back on itself. And that way you avoid any creasing in the cardstock, okay? So there is my fold back card to start with. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of white card, Ben, and we're going to trim this. Make a note of this, guys. We're going 6 inches wide, okay? And we're going to go 6 by 9 inches long. So 6 by 9 over here. And then I want you to put score lines in, right? I want you to score at 4 inches and then 6.5 inches, right? So a 4 and a 6.5, and we were starting off life as a 9 by 6. That will give you the right dimensions to fold this as a Z fold card coming onto your card. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the red card back in, Ben.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go, let's fold this just back on itself a little bit. This is going to go onto the front of the card, stick it down like that, and then we end up with a slightly funny folding Z fold card. Can you see that? Nice? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking he's not saying anything.
No, sorry. I was just
got
concentrating because producer Erin was just chatting me numbers. We are 65% of the stock.
Sorry, I forget you have a job to do as well, Ben. That was really bad of me.
Lots of jobs, as we've already discussed today.
Yes, and please do keep everyone up to date. And if you have to interrupt me, because the last thing I want is for people to complain that we didn't let them know where things were at.
Exactly right. And Katie on YouTube, half of what you've said in your message about the Strictly tour is correct, without saying too much. The second part of me going on the tour is obviously, sadly, incorrect, or it's probably a good thing, to be honest.
Yeah, but you do know that I can't say anything, guys. All I was allowed to say is that there's an announcement coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
And I couldn't possibly say any more.
No.
And if anybody says that I said any more, I'm going to venomously deny it.
Yeah, well, you haven't said anything. You just said there's an announcement coming tomorrow.
There's an announcement coming out tomorrow. That's all you know.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's all you know, right? Right, are you ready? So this is now going to stick onto here, guys. And what I am going to do is I'm still going to use, notice I'm using the all-purpose pen, so I've got a little bit of manoeuvrability.
Yes.
I don't do that. I usually go gung-ho with my tape pen.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, you know what, I'm going to take my time today and I'm going to get this absolutely spot on.
Oh, got it. Good deal this week. Has got the selection of glues and cardstock. That's flying. We've got the all-purpose tacky 3D collal, and we've got we've got all your cardstock, haven't we? Stamping card, Nina, craft cardstock, and your matte black in there as well. So do have a look at that if you're after glue and cardstock.
So a little bit of everything, basically. A little bit of everything.
Oh, yes.
Right, here we go. What I thought we'd do on the front of here, Ben, is put one of them lovely vellum inserts. So Michelle had left me the smaller ones. I'm saying are they under here? Yes, right. Look, I think that one would be quite nice, actually. And watch what you can do, right? Yep. You can just steal a half of it if you want.
Oh, okay.
So we could use half and save the other half. There we go. And I'm going to use this as like instead of an insert, I'm going to use it as an outsert.
Fantastic.
I've just made that word up.
An outsert?
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice word. Right. It's a nice word.
It is a good word.
And then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to just use the tape pen right in the middle here. And that's how I'm going to stick it down. So that's going to go in the middle, right? And then I've actually done a little bit of die cutting. So I've just used my zigzag.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got a nice circular one to go in the middle. Because you know how when we do our nesting dies, they all line up?
Yeah.
That's going to be perfect to go on the front there.
Lovely.
So now all I need is to decide who this is going to be for, and let's do a nice kind of front of the card. So, I don't know, should we go brother?
Let's go for a brother.
Let's go for a brother. So here we go, brother. So we've got brother, have a fantastic Christmas. We've got especially for you, brother, at Christmas. Merry Christmas to us. I quite like that one.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to a special brother. So I'll do that one on the front. And then for the inside...
What's the one below with the
especially
poem?
for you, brother, at Christmas. This one here.
Yeah.
Brother, always feeling lucky to have such a great brother, and always wishing you and your family lots of love, happiness and good health at this time of year.
Cute.
Some nice ones, isn't there?
Yeah.
Right, bit of a tip, Ben, because I'm going to do a little bit of heat embossing now as well.
All right.
So if I bring in my stamping mat, get the stamps ready, I'm going to do a little bit of heat embossing with the silver, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the silver ink pad so that it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. So when you're doing heat embossing, Ben, you'll probably be used to us seeing us use the translucents, right? Obviously the camera can't see that, so I'm going to stamp it in silver so that it's a little bit easier for you to see, and also so that you can see what it looks like either just stamped or stamped and heat embossed. Now, this is a great tip, anti-static bag, right? So anti-static bag for those of you who are going to be doing this with heat embossing, which I'm going to do now. And then all it means is you don't get like, you don't get ink splurting out, you know, you don't get embossing powder sticking to where you don't want it sticking to.
Yes.
Right, so Merry Christmas to a special brother. And I'm going to pop that on right in the centre.
Loads of people buying right now, Sarah. Leslie just says, afternoon, I wasn't going to buy this set, but when you said this was our only chance, it fell into my basket and I've checked out because I love the other set.
Yeah, to be honest, it really is, it just is the only chance that you're going to get as well. Yeah. And it's not very often you'll hear me say that, because usually we'd be restocking. However, we committed with this one not to do a restock. It was literally a one-off production run. Yeah. So this is the only chance that you're going to get this period.
So easy, says Patty, to just grab the binder and find a sentiment versus digging through all of your stamp and die sets to find one. And I can imagine there's a lot of digging that goes on in craft rooms up and down the land and across the world. You know what I mean? You just can't find that one. This is literally a case of, like you said, pull it off your shelf, open it up, find the stamp that you want, and away you go. And Aisha says, hello everyone, great to have Sarah back sharing this great collection. Nice to have Sarah back.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you back.
I mean, I did some shows. Was it last week I was in doing shows? I haven't been too missing, Ben. Just a little bit missing.
A little bit missing. I feel like we've not. I mean, I know we did. When was our last?
You've had
show?
loads of me, Ben.
I haven't really.
You have. Come on.
Really.
We did shows last week.
Only one.
Well, but still, that was that. And didn't you have one the week before?
Only one.
So basically, what you're saying is you wanted your Sarah fix, don't you?
Wow, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like we used to hang out, you know, quite a lot back in the day.
Back in the day.
You know.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So, right, so I'm just embossing that one. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one here. I'm just adding a little bit of my embossing powder onto here. Tapping the excess off. Can you see where I've just gone over, where I've been just rubbing it a little bit, Ben?
Yeah.
I've just given it like a little bit of a smudge just to kind of neaten it up. So adding my embossing powder, just having all that melt on the front, and you can see how that's starting to turn right in front of your eyes there.
Absolutely.
And then that is going to give me the perfect sentiment just to go on the front.
Beautiful. Teresa says, good morning, everyone. I am working on my Christmas cards during this show. Pray I finish them, lol. I think everyone's making their Christmas cards currently, aren't they? As I was saying to you guys earlier on, I've been making Christmas cards with my daughter and been thoroughly enjoying it this year as well. I might have to borrow a few of these stamp sentiments with some of the cards that we'll be making again this weekend. It's a lovely thing to do, though, isn't it? It gets you into the Christmas spirit, and I love the fact that, you know what, crafting is for everyone. Clarice just saying, I did buy this from HSN on Autoship, and the past ones, they've been super helpful with all sorts of cards. So thank you, CC. You are welcome.
Right, Ben, all I'm doing is, I've got my one, I realised that the one that I'd cut exactly to size, I'd used a different sentiment. Merry Christmas, may all your dreams come true.
Okay.
I think it's a nice sentiment for a brother as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got the one that I'd got ready, and then I had the Merry Christmas to a very special brother. So I'm just adding these on like this, Ben. And then if you do want them to be a little bit 3D, remember, just use the appropriate glue for whatever it is you're doing. So, for example, I want to add that little bow onto there. My tape pen is more than adequate,
yes.
Right? And then if I want this to be three-dimensional on the front of my card, you would use your 3D glue gel, or you can use your foam pads, anything you want. Let's have a little look. I think I might use, look, I've got some foam tape on here, Ben. I might just go foam tape for a change. And we can go a nice piece of foam tape right down the middle. Oh, which reminds me, I'm going to be teaching everybody how to do shaker cards with these next.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, if there's any techniques that you want to learn, guys, you've got me for the whole of the show. So just tell me what it is you're wanting to learn, and we can try and incorporate anything into it.
That's it.
Yes, I'm excited to do a shaker card next with these.
And any questions that you want to ask as well about this collection, do let us know. Maybe you're completely brand new to us here at Crafters TV, and there's something that you want to ask, you want to put to Sarah. Now is a good time to do it. We are live and interactive this Monday afternoon, just gone 3:30 here in the UK, and these, as I say, the ultimate Christmas first compendium flying out of the door right now. £83.99 platinum, $103.60, and that's rather gorgeous, Sarah.
Well, thank you very much. And it just shows, nice and simple, but you don't have to use the inserts as inserts. It's just a different way to use them, isn't it? I think that's quite nice and a little bit different, that one. So that's how you do them as a Z-fold card. And for anyone that didn't remember, so I just took the base card out of the box, folded the front in half, and then for the extra bit, it was 9 inches by 6 inches, and I scored it at 4 and 6.5. That's what gave me the perfect Z-fold to go on the front. So that's the first one, Ben. I'm going to get tidied up a little bit and get everything out, and we'll do shaker cards next.
Super duper. And don't forget, we are going to give you opportunity to check out in just a few moments' time. But remember, within this collection, 105 stamps in total, 32 card blanks, 32 envelopes, all beautifully presented. You've got your binder to get all of your stamps in. You've got vellum inserts, printed vellum, foiled inserts, foiled vellum. You've got your envelope seal stickers in there too. It is a massive collection. If, however, you want to extend it even more, we have got some beautiful Centura Pearl luxury cardstock on the show for you. Now, this one here is definitely... it says Masquerade Ball, and whilst it would work with that, I'm looking at the colours that you're going to get in this collection and thinking Christmas right here. What I would say to you is, stock-wise on this, we are 70% of the stock disappeared. It's 90 sheets in total, because what you're going to get, 10 sheets within the gold of your glitter card, and then you've got 10 sheets of your mirror cardstock, 10 sheets of that matte mirror, so that's 30 sheets in each of those bundles, in the gold, in the green, and in the red as well. So perfect for your Christmas card making, perfect to marry up with your Ultimate Verse Compendium as well, and a perfect deal today because you're saving over 30%. That is £15.98 if you're a Platinum member, $25.52 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're Platinum. This next collection, do you know what I love most about this, right? If you are doing your Christmas cards right now, making your Christmas cards, obviously, you know, the colours here you can use all year round. But for me, that's sort of like your traditional Christmas. This next collection, more of your sort of, yeah, contemporary modern Christmas, if you like. The colours remind me of the colours that we had in the, remember the gnome pad that we had? You had like one half of it was sort of these colours, your more contemporary Christmas, the other half the more vintage colours. But once again here, you're going to get 30 sheets. So in your luxury purple, you've got 30 sheets of your luxury silver, and then 30 sheets of your luxury blue ice as well. And within each of those, it's 10 sheets of the glitter card stock, 10 sheets of the mirror, and 10 sheets of the matte mirror, in total and as far as this is concerned, over 60% of the stock has gone. £15.98 platinum again, or $25.52 on that collection. Nice little add-ons for your Christmas verse compendium, which is so super busy. And it's one of those shows I know where you don't want to miss all of the action. So we're going to have a little pause right now. If you've got any items in your basket, particularly this one, get it checked out and make sure you've got yours, because it's only getting busier and busier. We'll come back with more demos and inspiration from Sara in just a few moments' time, but head to the checkout and we will be right back.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon. There's loads of you checking out right now. I just think this is the absolute business. I really do. And again, for someone like me who's doing a little bit more crafting now, definitely pushed by my 10-year-old, Christmas cards, we're making cards together and it's so much fun. Isn't it so handy? Like we don't have a craft room or anything, so we're just grabbing bits and pieces, crafting on the kitchen table, putting it away in boxes for now. But the point is, things get lost, don't they? And if you're looking for particular sentiments or dies, things can get put away and then never found again. When you've got a compendium like this, where everything is sectioned off for you, everything is kept in one place, you're going to pop this away on the shelf, and year after year after year, you're going to come back to this, choose these glorious sentiments. And I love the way Sara's explained this and sort of said to you that you've got sentiments to go on the outside of your card, then matching verses to go inside as well. And as I said, this covers off not just your Christmas, but things like Thanksgiving, Hanukkah. We've got Joyeux Noël in there, you've got Feliz Navidad in there, and literally when you look through, you've got sentiments for dad, mom and dad, mother, brother, sister, grandparents, daughter, son, husband, wife. I mean, there is just so much in here. And as I've said, this is just kind of looking at the sentiments that you get. 105 stamps beautifully presented in this folder, but then you've got to consider all of the other goodies that you're going to get as well, including all of your card blanks, all of your envelopes, all of your inserts in there, in the two different sizes, 4x6 and 5x7, and you're going to get that gorgeous pen to work with this too. This is such a beautiful collection, and honestly, one that you will simply come back to each and every year, and you'll be glad that you've got it. But please make sure that you do get it, because we are very, very busy right now for this collection. Aisha just saying, great to have Sara back sharing this great collection. Gorgeous cards, Sara, says Kathy C. And Colette says, I sent out my interlace Christmas cards last week. Happy to report I've been getting some great feedback from recipients. Those dies are really over the top.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Do you know, I love it when we get that sort of feedback from people.
Rose M saying, love those collections with all of the colours. And here's a good one. I suppose this is like to do with stamping technique. Julie says, Sarah, every time I try stamping, it only stamps part of the verse. What stamps? What am I doing wrong?
Right, let's do a little bit of a mini masterclass on there, okay? So, get yourself, if you don't have one of these then, because watch, it will make all the difference, right?
Yes.
So, if I'm just going to get myself random bit, let's just assume that I'm going to stamp into the middle of this, right? And I'm going to actively try and get this a little bit wrong. So, please bear with me if it doesn't look good. So, let's have a little look. Let's go with this one here. With love from our family to yours, have a wonderful Christmas. So, what I would do, Ben, is I would pop that on there.
Okay.
If this was my insert, pick up the stamp, right? And then let's have a little look. I'm going to ink it and I'm going to pretend that I've like missed a little bit, right? So if you do this and then we stamp it down, Ben, and then you lift it up and you've... Oh,
you missed loads there.
I've missed loads on here.
Yeah.
Because you're using the positioner, you can re-ink the stamp, right? We can turn it back around and we can go down again. No, it's going to go straight over the top and build up anything that we missed.
Perfect.
So that's what you need to be doing, guys. If you're worried about getting getting everything lined up, use your 8x8 stamp positioner with the top.
Yep.
And if you use the two together, look at the difference it makes. If you miss any, you can come back and stamp the rest that you're missing.
So it is available for you, bottom of the screen there for you. And like Erin was saying to me, if you watched Wake Up Call earlier on, Michelle's saying this is her #1 tool. A lot of you saying as well that you sort of almost gave up on stamping until the 8x8 stamping platform came along, and you were back in love with it because it allows you to go back in and get that perfect stamp every time. Available on the website right now, $24.99 or $29.99 if you want to pick that up and add it.
Do we use that one now again, Ben, then?
Well, it's up to you.
Look what I'm going to do, right? I've got some acetate.
Okay.
And it's a little bit difficult sometimes to see the acetate. So I'm going to pop the acetate right in the middle.
Yep.
And I'm going to hold this in place with the little corners and then bring in, so trust me guys, there is acetate in the middle of there, right? And I'm just going to go with a nice simple Season's Greetings on here. So I'll line up my Season's Greetings in the middle. I'm going to come, and it just allows you to really position that perfectly. Now I am going to heat emboss, guys. Oh, look at that, it's just pulled my acetate. I am going to heat emboss. So what I would say is, give it a bit of a rub with the anti-static bag first of all, so that we don't get embossing powder where we don't want it, right? And I'm going to use an opaque pigment, because the opaque pigment is the best when it comes to getting the ink to grab. The opaque pigment is going to give you the best results. So it doesn't matter what colour I use, because I'm going to use a gold embossing powder over the top. But I am going to stamp that Season's Greetings onto the heat-resistant acetate with the opaque pigment ink. So can you see there? There's your Season's Greetings, right?
Beautiful.
And then what I will do is I'll pop this down here so that you can see it on the red, and I will just use embossing powder over the top.
Yeah.
And then tap all of that off. And even though we're working onto acetate, that has stuck perfectly because we've used that opaque pigment ink pad. And then I'm going to come in with the embossing heat gun. Now, for those of you that are brand new to all of this, and I'll let our Charlotte get in nice and close for this part, right? Those of you that are all new to all of this, if this is the first time you've seen any heat embossing, it's when you see it start to change like that. That's the really special part of this, right? It's when it goes gold like that, and you get the champagne kind of tinge to it. Now I am using heat resistant acetate, because if you notice, that acetate is not melting at all under that heat. And also I'm not using like a hairdryer or anything, I'm using a special heat gun to give me that lovely kind of finish there. Oh wow. Right, so that's under the acetate.
Top notch.
Now I did say we were going to do a shaker card, didn't we?
We did, yes.
So what I'm doing is I'm going to take this, can you see, I've just done a nice frame to put around that. So what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm just going to use my glue pen, tape runner here. I'm going to go all the way around the outside so that this sticks flat over top of the base. It's always awkward when we work with acetate on TV because I think it's so difficult for you guys to see it, isn't it? There we go. So there's my base there. And then I can see a little bit of acetate, I don't even know if you can, a little bit of acetate sticking out from the bottom and also sticking out from the side. But that, I'm going to make a little shaker to go on top of my card with that in the background. So that's when we're ready to use, are you ready for it, Ben? Some foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll. Come on, Sarah.
Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Foam on a roll. Hey! Yes!
I'm loving it now that, some people are going, oh, I'm not too sure about that song. Like, Joe doesn't like it, does he? But Sarah's calling for it. Erin called for it this morning. I'm not the instigator of this anymore.
I think it's such a good song, Ben.
It is
Such a good song.
Oh, and
really
Liam's
catchy.
dancing in the corridor over there.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. Oh, he's shaking his foam on a roll at me. Liam was dancing in the corridor.
Shaking his foam on a roll at you.
I think it was foam on a roll anyway.
So, by the way, Ben, I've just done all of these with my nesting dies.
Right.
So if you're wondering, nesting dies are us did the job perfectly, right? So that is going to be my nice little 3D piece to go on the front. So all I'm going to do is get the card ready, and I've used one of the cards from the kit, and I'm just going to mat and layer it. And again, I'm going to use the all-purpose so that I've got that manoeuvrability, but with my multiple mats and layers. So you do just need to take a little bit of time, Ben, to make sure that it's all laid down before you kind of move it into place. So you see what I mean now? That one there, mat and layer, perfectly in place. Straight into the next one, but just be conscious if you put too much glue on there and that one's not dry and you start moving this one, it'll start moving the underneath one as well, and then we start getting disaster.
And just to say, Rochelle's asking about the sentiments. Do they say mom and dad? There's loads of mom and dad in there, yeah. For our US, so Christmas wishes for a wonderful mom and dad. Mum and dad with lots of love at Christmas. So basically the simple answer is yes, to a wonderful mum and dad at Christmas. And then you've got separate mums and dads, and as I say, there's mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, all of the family in there. And that's the brilliant thing about it. You will 100% find what you need in there. Well, 99% find what you said is fine in there. But you've basically got mum, dad, brother, sister, not uncle, grandson, granddaughter, husband, wife, grandparents, grandson, granddaughter. It is all in there. Terry also just saying, when I use the anti-static bag, Sarah, should I be removing any residual powder that comes from the bag before I stamp?
Do you know what? It really doesn't matter, guys. It's just, I mean, I find I try and get the bulk of it off there, but I'm not obsessive about it, if that makes sense. I'm just fairly relaxed about it. It's probably the best way to think of it.
Okay.
Right. So look at this. So I've put my bits and pieces in, right? My sequins.
Oh, yes.
Giving it a nice shake. So now we've got all them moving kind of underneath. And all I'm going to do, Ben, is I've done a couple of little die cuts.
Oh, yes.
And I'm going to die cut. Now, look what I'm doing. I'm putting tape on the front here and then using the dotty tape pen to put some dotty tape around these antlers as well. Okay. So that when I stick that one over top of this one here, what we end up with is that little bit of shadowing going on, which I just think always makes it look so professional.
It does.
Doesn't that look really nice? And then that's going to be a nice topper to go on the base there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, now you're talking, aren't you, Ben? Now we're talking. And a little bit down there. So that's going to go on the front here. And then I've literally just got a nice little bow for the side as well. Now, that's the front of the card, but of course...
You need the sentiment for the inside.
We need the sentiment for the inside as well. So all you're going to do from there is we're going to open up the inside and we're going to say, right, hang on, we will need an envelope as well. So there's the cards. Let's bring in one of the matching envelopes. Oh, I need my pen to write it with too. Look at this. This is what I was on about that moving. Can you see the mats and layers moving? So I'm just manoeuvring my mats and layers so that they don't move, Ben.
Talking about pens, actually.
Almost missed that. Yeah, there we go.
There was a question about pens earlier. Where was that? Oh, Paula says, what sort of pen would you use to write on the vellum inserts?
You could use the pen that comes in the kit.
Hey!
Absolutely. We've planned through everything for you guys. We've planned through everything. Right. So this is going to go. The beauty with these, Ben, is how we designed them all, is they could be either portrait or landscape. So this one's going to go beautifully landscape. And I've got an absolute mess going on here, right? Let's just bring this in and stamp the landscape. So, who are we making this one for? Let's have a little look.
Sister?
Oh, do you know what I could show you? What if you don't want to make... let's use the granddaughter stamp, but not for the granddaughter. Yeah?
Oh,
so I'm going to do have yourself a merry little Christmas, but not the granddaughter.
Yes.
Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that on here. Where's my little stamping mat? Ben, I've got an absolute tip going. Can you believe I've made this much mess and I'm only doing some small basic stamping?
I can.
Yes, you can. Yes, you really can. Right. I'm going to just use my acetate as well, just to mask over a little bit. So here we go. Let's use the nice bronze one again. So I'm going to cover over where it says granddaughter. Can you see? So that we don't end up getting any ink onto the granddaughter section. Taking the ink down to there.
Clever.
Can you see that? And it's nice and simple. It just adds there we go. So we've just hidden off the granddaughter bit. So now I've stamped "Have yourself a merry little Christmas," and it's nothing at all for my granddaughter. It's just a really nice insert. So
Brilliant.
That's how, if you don't want to use all of the stamp, you just use part of it. And where have I put my card now? Here it is.
Just to say as well, we are now at 70% of the Ultimate Christmas Verse Compendium sold out. 70% gone. And just to kind of push you on the other deal that we've got, if you have this in your basket now, you need to be selling it out. We have 2% of the stock remaining on the bundle where you get the stamping mat included. And that, Sarah, is stunning.
Why, thank you. Do you know what, Ben? I think for the benefit of everybody who joined me kind of late on into the show and missed me explain at the beginning, okay? What I was explaining to everybody at the start of the show is, okay, so obviously everything Crafters Companion we make, we are Crafters Companion. But then we have some available for you to buy through the website. We send some out to all of our stores. We send some to the TV shopping channel that we work with here in the UK. We have some that we send out to Amazon, onto the partner stores that we work with, the big retailers, the little independent craft shops we supply. So our stock can go everywhere, okay? What's happened with this is, this launched at the weekend on Create and Craft, the shopping channel here in the UK, was a complete sellout. I mean, literally, they sold every last unit that they had. We were due to launch today, and then it was due to go into Amazon, into some of the stores, other people. What we've had to do, you bought 92% of all of our stock by the end of Wake Up Call this morning, everything that was allocated for the website. So we've literally put a hold on all of the other shipments going out, brought everything into here, so every last unit that we have available in the whole of our global fulfillment centre, everything is now available just to Crafters TV customers, or just to our Club Inspire members. So basically, it's not going to be made available anywhere else in the marketplace. What we've got today, that where Ben's saying 70% of the stock's on, that is everything. When this sells out, which will be today, we're not repeating this item. This was a one-off limited production run. We were able to do such a great price because we made tens of thousands of these. This was a massive today's special for HSN over in America. They've sold thousands and thousands of these. This is the last of the stock that we have in the UK now, after everybody else in the UK that's had this is sold out. So if you want to get hold of this, it's no point waiting for, it's not like the price is going to go up next week, or when we get it back into stock, you're going to be waiting 6 months for the new production run. This is the only chance today you'll have to get this. This is literally the last opportunity that you'll have to see this here in the UK.
So go swiftly if you want to grab it. By the way, Terry's just said that is the card of the month that you've just made there, Sarah.
Oh,
it
wow.
looks fantastic.
Oh, I'll take that.
Wow.
I mean, I better get tidied up and get ready for another one, Ben, because I've got stuff everywhere, and I've got loads more cards and techniques to show you. I'll work out what we're going to do next, should I?
You should. Pressure on now as well, seeing as you've just made the card of the month. You have to make the card of the year next. Right, we've also got your craft room essentials on the show for you as well. Your Nina card stock, so great, particularly if you like to do your stamping, if you like to do your colouring as well with your alcohol-based inks. This is super for that. We're going to give you 3 packs, so 48 sheets in total for £8.80 if you're platinum, $13.60. It's a 20% saving for everybody. £11 or £11 or $17. Less your Club Inspire discount as well. Must just mention at this point, just as I go on to show you the adhesives that we've got on the show as well, 50% off selected lines on our website today as part of the 12 days of Craftmas. And then we've got loads of your essential glues in this bundle for you as well. So you're going to get 2 of your all-purpose, 2 of your tacky, and then 2 of your 3D glue. So pretty much a little bit of everything that you need, really. And actually, really great if you are someone perhaps who's just starting out and you want to try all of the different glues that we've got. There's your all-purpose. Pretty much does what it says on the bottle, really, for your day-to-day sticking. You've got your tacky glue as well. So particularly brilliant for things like, your glitter cardstock or your cards that have got coating on as well. That's where you're going to be using that. And then you've also got your 3D glue too. Actually, what you're going to get in this deal is all the tools to come with it as well. So you've got your syringe, which comes with this, so great for dispensing it. And then on top of that, I always call this your little corned beef key. So you're going to pop it on the end to make sure that you can squeeze all of the glue through, so you can get every last drop out. This is great, if you like to do things like your decoupage, for example. And again, you like to have that little bit of wiggle room. Of course, you can use things like your foam pads, for example. But if you like to use your your 3D glue, because it gives you a little bit more time, a little bit more wiggle room, then that is absolutely perfect. You're going to get 2 lots of that as well, including the tools too. So 6 lots of adhesive for £16 or $28 if you're a platinum member. Everyone's saving £11.94 or $13.78. Right, we are halfway through there or thereabouts of your launch day show, and as I say, it has been absolutely flying out of the door. Any more questions that you want to ask, get those in. Anything that you want to see in particular, if you want to ask anything about the sentiments that we've got within this bundle. I mean, there's 105 in here, for goodness sake, so I mean, we can't very well stand here and read them all out, but just to give you a bit of a flavour of what you've got, they're all beautifully labelled up for you, as I said, so you can kind of flick through these. You know, when you get this home, have a little look through, see which ones work best for you. But like we've explained, you've got beautiful sentiments kind of for the outside of your cards. Follow that up with beautiful inserts and verses for the inside of your cards as well. And there's 105 of these in total. The nice big bold stamps as well, and lots of different fonts included in here too. And, you know, as we've talked about, you've got kind of your sort of shorter sentiments. You've got sentiments which are almost like little mini poems in there. And this ranges from mom and dad to brother and sister. You've got grandson and granddaughter. You've got grandma and grandpa in there. You've got your more kind of generic sentiments in there as well, just sort of wishing happy Christmas, happy holidays, which is really super cute, which I know a lot of our American friends will be using as well. You've also got stamps in there for your daughter, for your son, for your grandson, for your granddaughter. Again, you can see bigger sort of sentiments for the outside of the card, and then you've got like this one here, for example, Christmas wishes with a full-on little poem going on in there, which will look absolutely beautiful inside the card. Again, look at this page here with all of the different fonts in there. You've got your more sort of traditional fonts, more sort of contemporary fonts in there as well. Then as we go through, you've got husband, you've got wife in there, you've got Happy Hanukkah in there, you've got Thanksgiving stamps in there too. You've even got Joyeux Noël, you've got Feliz Navidad, Happy Holidays, Love and Light. There is just so much to love about the compendium. Of course, you've got the binder to store all of these in. That looks the absolute business as well. You're going to pop that away on your shelf. It's going to be there at hand for whenever you need it. So no more scrabbling around to try and find that perfect sentiment. But that's only half the story, because you get this for the price today. And then pretty much, like Sarah was explaining earlier on, the box full of all your consumables pretty much works out that you're getting that for free. And this is just a snapshot of what you're going to get within that. 32 card blanks and envelopes. You've got your binder, which we've already showed you, but you've got 8 of your 4x6 vellum inserts in there, 8 of your 4x6 foiled inserts, 8 of your 5x7 printed vellums, 8 of your 5x7 foiled inserts. You've got your envelope stickers included in there as well, your envelope seal stickers, which are just gorgeous. And on top of all of that, everyone keeping their eye on the crystal bling pen, which I've got my eye on. It is very nice. Oh, what's that? Pam's daughter's stolen hers. Wow. It will disappear if you don't keep your eye on it. It's lovely. £83.99 if you're platinum today, $103.60, over 70% of the stock left. Let's see another little demo with Sarah. Are we doing what are we doing next, did you say?
Well, actually, so what I thought I'd do is a twisted easel, use some of our ribbon threading dies. I want to show you how you can use our different ranges and collections in conjunction with these, Ben. That makes sense? Yeah? And I also thought, given that a lot of people were asking about the mom and dad, I'd show you some of the mom and dad verses.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, brilliant. Right. So, I've got one of the circle ribbon threading dies, and look what I've done. I've started, so I've just got here a little 5x5 card, and I've started with my mats and layers. So I'm going to do the base mat, and then I'm going to do white on it, and then I'm going to do a little bit of patterned cardstock. So what I'm going to do, Ben, is given that these are all going to be mats and layers, I'm going to use these to cut out my die shapes from, right? So you'll see what I mean. When I take this, this is what we mean when we say we're gutting the card. Because look, I'm going to take that there, and I'm going to hold this in place with a little bit of tape so that that'll cut through. But of course, all of this will be left. Same with the white one. I'm going to use the white one, and I want to use one of these dies, Ben. These are just for the mats and layers. Again, into the centre. No one's going to miss this because you're not going to know that that was missing from my card. So let's have a little look here. I'll just take, I don't think I can fit both of these on at once. No, I'll do them one at a time. So we've got that one there. Regular sandwich for your Gemini machine, Ben, because it's just a relatively simple, straightforward die. So this was into the mirror card, and these are designed, if you missed out ribbon threading dies, these are designed for you to be able to thread your ribbon through them and make like quite a nice pattern. So we've got that one there, and then I'll do the same here. I'm going to take this out, build this one up, send this through, and then we've got our matten layer.
Are you taking requests today as far as showing how to make particular cards are concerned, or have we not got time?
Well, certain shapes of cards.
Dome card.
A what, sorry?
A dome card.
A dome card. I don't know how I'll use them with the verses. Do you know, it's difficult because it's one of them ones I want a dome card. Yeah, you kind of want the dies out that are going to give you something to decorate the dome card with, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll have a think, see if I can incorporate.
Okay.
Not saying no, let me have a think about it, see if I can work it out. Right? Here we go. So I'm just going to take that off there now, Ben. Lift this out here. Now, this is how it works. So that is going to be ready for my sentiment on the front.
Okay.
And then if we just want to do the ribbon threading, watch, you're just going to go up and down, and then into the next one, up and down all the way through. Now, this is as long as I'm threading, Ben, everyone doesn't need to, I don't basically have anything to say about it. So you can talk while I thread.
So you're going into a threading coma?
That is exactly what I'm doing, yes. Yeah. And you're going to have my back, aren't you?
Absolutely. I've always got your back.
He's always got my back.
Always. Yeah. Lynn's just messaged to say, Sarah, I love the photos you shared for the magazine.
Oh, thank you.
You looked absolutely stunning. Well, funnily you should say that about Sarah's costume choices for the magazine shoot. Guess who was there in the background?
No, he really wasn't.
I really wasn't.
He really wasn't, guys.
Really wasn't.
You're cute, Ben.
Huh?
You're cute.
Ah, thanks so much. You know, obviously, that I'm really pulling your leg. A guy stood here in like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas jumper certainly has no fashion sense. I normally have to go to Mrs. M, to be honest with you, when I wear particular things just to check that it looks all right.
Well, I haven't said that, Ben. I don't know if I approve of Mrs. M's opinion on your fashion stuff, because she said no to that wonderful Christmas jumper that you had on for our show last week, didn't she?
She said no to the light-up one.
Yes.
Yeah, she said no to that.
Oh, there was the light-up one. No, I like the one that had the fireplace that was burning inside.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, sorry. Yes, the one with the fireplace in it. Yeah, she said that was a waste of money. And also, here's the other thing, just like, let's just drop Mrs. M in it. Didn't like the USA waistcoat that I had as well.
No, I totally disagree.
Yeah.
I thought that was brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I love it.
Yeah. You and I obviously reading off the same page as far as...
I think so. I went and tried to buy that jumper, you know, with the fireplace in. They didn't have any left.
I thought you were going for the slightly different one.
I can't remember what the slightly different one was.
Well, I can, and I can't really say which one it was because it's a little bit rude.
Well, then I definitely wasn't going for that one. Was I not?
She was. It was Father Christmas doing a... What was he doing, Erin? Pantsing? Yeah, he was pulling a Mooney. Yeah, pulling a Mooney. Basically, what it was, if you didn't watch the show, so I had this jumper and it had a Christmas scene on it, and there's where the fireplace is, you slot in your phone, and then there's a little app, and so mine was a Christmas jumper with the fireplace scene, and then the fire was like crackling away because you pop your phone into the pocket, but there's lots of different ones that you can get as well. You can get one with Rudolph where the eyes move, and Sarah was going to get one. Were you going to get one for yourself or for Simon?
Oh no, it was for me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I loved it, Ben.
If I'd have got you for Secret Santa...
You would have got me that, would you?
I would have definitely 100% got you that.
Well, but you didn't have me for Secret Santa. Now I know that you haven't got me for Secret Santa.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
I'm the one to come to, by the way, if you need to know who's got who for Secret Santa.
Oh, are you one of them people?
Yes.
I don't like that, you know. I like it to be a surprise, Ben.
Everyone chats, though, don't they? Everybody chats when it comes to Secret Santa.
Yeah, still, I don't know if I agree with that. Right. Here's our topper.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Beautiful.
I'm then also going to stamp. Where's my mum and dad's? Oh, by the way,
Mum and
let's
Dad.
just get this right. I'm going to do my matting and layering, Ben, so that you can see just how brilliantly well you won't even realise that we've cut bits out of these are. So watch that. It's going to layer up on top of there like that. Right? And then we're going to use the straight piece straight over the top, and nobody would ever know that we'd use the matten layer underneath.
By the way, if you've got the Christmas Verse Compendium with the ink pad in the bundle, you need to check out your basket now. We've got more people wanting it than we've got available. So if you have that in your basket, check out now. Otherwise, you will miss out. We are down to single figures on that one. So that is just about to sell out. If it is in your basket, please grab it. And we are over 70% of the stock now gone of the main collection, which is featuring on your screen right now. Very, very busy.
Right, here we go. Mum and Dad, daughter,
Front page.
son. It's what?
It was the front page.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Right, I
Welcome.
really should be a little bit more careful with these as well, shouldn't I? When I'm
Getting too
turning
excited over there. Sarah,
I'm
so it is.
going straight for it. Right, let's have a little look. So I've got To a Wonderful Mum and Dad at Christmas. That'll be a nice one. And then let's have a little look. What one should we put inside?
Oh, I like
I
that.
think.
Merry Christmas to both of you. What does it say? You both mean so much to me.
I think there's some lovely ones. I think I'm going to go with this one here. Yeah, but you've got ones that are just for Mum.
Yeah.
Well, we say Mum, you guys say Mum. Ones that are just for Mum, ones that are just for Dad. So here we go. I'm going to stamp these in blue, Ben. So look, I've got my quick dry and I've got the same colour in my water reactive. Watch how you're going to use them in conjunction with each other, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to go with my quick dry and I'm going to stamp this straight down To a Wonderful Mum and Dad at Christmas, right? And then I'm going to do exactly the same. Was it this one here? Yes, I was going to do this here. And I'm going to use, where have I put my other stamp? Oh, Ben.
It's right to your right. It's just to your right hand side there, isn't it?
To my right? Yes, it is, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good job I've got you here.
Ah, no, that's what I'm there for.
And I'm using the quick dry again. So lots of light tapping, guys. So bear in mind, the quick dry you can't emboss with. So just make sure you pick the right ink for the right job. Right, so your quick dry you can't emboss with, but watch what I'm going to do. They will be absolutely perfect, ready to go now.
Yep.
And I can bring this in, Ben. So if we then want to do a little bit of inking around the outside,
Oh, yes.
so can you see, you're just going to ink around the outside like this, and you can either just go around the edge like this, or if you want to do like a little bit of a, like bringing it in a little bit more, watch, you can just stamp on here, and then just drag it in from the edges like that.
Does that say Merry Christmas, Mum and Dad? It's the most wonderful time.
Of the year, and you both know how to make it magical with your warmth and love.
Oh,
Isn't that
this
lovely?
is super cute.
Yeah, there we go. And so all I'm going to do is this is going to go in the centre of here. So a little bit on there. That's a lovely centrepiece. And then that goes in the front of, on the front of the card, Ben. I've got some mats and layers that we're going to put on here. Oh, I always worry when I do this. Let me just get my, let me just clean up so that we don't get blue all over the card. I'm a little bit obsessive when it comes to keeping my workplace tidy, which my husband thinks is absolutely hilarious because it is the complete opposite of what I'm like at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the complete opposite. I am the least OCD person when it comes to keeping the house tidy, but the most OCD person when it comes to keeping my craft mat tidy. No, but nobody can explain it, Ben.
Isn't that funny and slightly different? But so Laura is completely OCD when it comes to keeping the house tidy. However, when you get in her car, it's like you've jumped in a bin. And I never understand that about her. Like the tiniest house, if you see like the tiniest speck of dust on the floor in the living room, the vacuum cleaner will come out. Yet her car, I mean, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
It's that bad.
It's awful. It's just like, I said a rude word then. There's stuff everywhere. There's like just crisp packets and, you know, the kids have left pop bottles in there and just debris everywhere. Debris.
Right, I'm going to use
If she ever
that
offers you a lift anywhere,
would you say no?
decline. Yeah, say
Right.
I'll walk.
Okay, it's that bad, is it?
Yeah.
It's so bad I'm going to walk. Wow.
Yeah.
Right, okay, noted. Right, let's have a little look. I'm going to raise this up again with a little bit of 3D foam tape.
Yep.
So just because I don't know where the 3D foam pads are, and I would blame Craig, but we can't really get away with that because he's not even here to blame.
Yeah, and don't blame Michelle again because she's still sat in the studio. I feel really bad that even though we do blame everybody, you know, the person who's been on before, the fact that Michelle sat in the studio, I think we've blamed her quite enough already today.
Yeah, you'll learn with me, Michelle. It happens a lot. So, right, here we go. Merry Christmas, Mum and Dad. It's the most wonderful time of the year and you both know how to make it magical with your warmth and love. There we go. It just shows, I think it's quite nice when you've got like two sentiments that work together, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really love that. So many different ways you can use these. You've already seen lots of great different demonstrations already. Love that shaker card as well, but that's got to be a contender. You talk about the previous card being card of the month. That one, absolutely love it. Let us know in the comments if there's anything else that you want to ask. If you've already got the Ultimate Christmas Verse Compendium as well, tell everybody else why you love it so much. Tell everybody else why you find it so handy, and let us know about some of the cards that you've been making. Chat to those who are kind of thinking, shall I, shan't I, shall I jump in and grab this? Tell them the reasons why you think they should buy it, so that we can share all of those comments. Now, we've also got some of our deals which you might want to pop into your basket to kind of potentially like extend the life of your Ultimate Christmas Verse Compendium. We've got more of your inserts. So this is your 5x7 with 48 sheets. And what you've got here is the ability to be able to pop your own sentiments again onto these. So with all of the different sentiments that you're going to receive, those 105 stamps within this collection, you've then got 48 more sheets of the 5x7 size, and it's 24 sheets of your paper inserts and 24 sheets of your vellum inserts as well. And once again, you've got the different designs on here, the different colour foiling, so in the gold and the silver. You've got swirls in here too. You've got the frames there also. And again, like we showed you on was it the first or second demo? It might be the first one. No, you don't just have to use these as inserts. Use these as your outserts as well. But as I say, as we flick through 24 of those vellum inserts, and then we go into your paper inserts as well. Lots of different styles, lots of different designs, and those are in your 5x7. So £11.99 or $13.56 is your platinum price on those. And then if you want to add the 4x6 in there as well, you can do. Silver and rose gold foiling again with these, and once again, half and half. So you've got 24 of your foiled vellum, 24 of your foiled paper, and that is again £11.99 or $13.56 if you're a platinum member. If you just want to make your compendium go even further, then this is a great little added extra to pop into your basket, because as I say, the two sizes that we've got marry up perfectly with that collection. 5x7, 4x6, $11.99 or $13.56 is the deal. Don't forget, our 12 Days of Craftsmas continues on the website. Day 6 today, up to 50% off selected lines. That is applicable until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning here in the UK, 3 a.m. Eastern time. So if you are shopping with us right now, make sure you just scour around the website and pick out some of those deals as well and get them into your basket. But more importantly than that, if the compendium is currently in your basket, get checking out, heading towards 75% of the stock gone. Now is the time to check out. You will miss nothing for the next couple of minutes. So head to checkout, and we'll be back with more inspiration for you in just a couple of moments.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Lots of baskets being checked out, lots of you taking advantage of this collection. As I said, I just think it is superb, the fact that you will come back to this each and every year. If you love your quick cards, if you love your batch making, if you're new to making, if this is the first year that you've decided to make your Christmas cards, then this is an absolute must of a collection to go for, because I think potentially the first people that you will think about making cards for is your sort of close family, is your extended family, and pretty much you've got everybody covered off in this compendium. £83.99 is your platinum price, $103.60. Comes with the binder, comes with the box full of all of your cards and your envelopes and your inserts. That beautiful crystal pen is included in there too. Do not delay on this because stock is dwindling before our very eyes. Keep the questions coming, keep the comments coming through as well. We are going to have a look at some more demonstrations with Sol. What did you say we were going to look at next?
Well, so what I thought I'd do is we'd use some of the nesting dies, Ben, and let me just show you like quite a nice inking technique with the nesting dies. So first of all, I'm going to bring in my 8x8 stamp platform and we're going to do some nice basic stamping. So I've just got some white stamping card here. I'm going to pop that in the middle and I think we're going to do 2 sentiments on here. And I'm going to do, let's have a little look. Got a couple of these. So I'm going to do sending you lots of love at Christmas. So we can do that one there. And then also Christmas wishes to someone very special. Right? So I'm going to do these and I'm going to stamp them. I'll stamp them together, Ben.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to stamp them and then we're going to die cut around them. So
Okay.
notice I stamp first, die cut second. So that goes on. Now, for the lady who was asking about what happens if you do your stamping and then miss a few bits, let me just demonstrate that again, right? Top tip, guys, when you're doing your stamping, I want you to use, so you'll see that we do quick dry ink and then also a water reactive ink. Oh, should I stamp the 2 in the different inks to show you the difference?
Oh yeah, why not?
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to stamp this one in the nice, clean, crisp, quick dry. And I'm going to stamp this one in the water reactive. Can you see, even that, it's not taken to the stamp like that one has, yeah? All will become clear in just a moment, right? So then when we stamp these down, what you'll see is, yes, right, let's get nice and clear, nice and close in on here as how Charlotte is. Can you see this is not the clearest stamping?
Yes.
This is beautifully clear, even though it's exactly the same colour. Right, now it's, even if I go and give it another go over again, which one's this one, water reactive, so even if I give it another layer over again, and this really helped me when someone did this demonstration and showed me the differences between the 2 types of ink. Now I can stamp, and even going over that a second time, you can see this is really beautifully crisp. This is really not looking any better.
No, it isn't.
Okay? So if you want this sort of result, when we're doing stamping, guys, we want to use our stamping inks, right? And your stamping ink is your quick dry inks. So there's nothing the matter with our water reactives. They're just for a different technique, which is I'm actually going to be doing next, okay? So let's have a little look. We're going to not use this one, but I will use this one here. And what I'm going to do, use some of my nesting dies. Let's have a little look. I think this size will be a good one. Yep. Sending you lots of love at Christmas. Now, again, another little tip, right? If I just bring in some little bits of tape, Ben, I'm going to hold the tape on the outside, not the inside, right? Because that's the bit that's going to be cut away.
Yes.
So we're going to use that on the outside, not the inside. Now, I'm going to do this before we send it through, because no, I'll do it afterwards. I'll do it afterwards like I planned. Watch this, right? I'm going to send this through. So we're going to cut into the base plate. We've got our clear magnetic top plate on there as well. I'm going to send this straight through. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of inking, but while we've still got that little bit of dye in place, so you end up with like a little bit of a shadow around the outside. So let me just show you what I mean. Oh no, it's stuck to that. It's not what I wanted. But if I pop that back inside, yeah, right. I pop that back inside, and we'll do it all now. Before you cut it out, Ben, if that makes sense. So I need a nice clean. Here we go. I'm going to pick up a little bit of ink here, Ben. Let me just get this out. I want to stick this into here. I'm going to hold that in place where it came out.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. And then once it's in place, what you're going to ink around the outside like this.
Okay.
Now, yours, obviously you're going to try, what I was going to do is I was going to ink it before we sent it through the die cut machine, Ben.
Yes.
In the hope that it wouldn't kind of jump out at the first possible opportunity it had. Doesn't matter, it just saves you having to kind of hold it in place like this for this next stage, right? But what you'll like about this, because I quite like this technique, right? So I've used colours from the same family. Isn't that really nice there now?
That is
Yeah, with that white
lovely.
background.
Yeah.
And I've used all the ones from the same colour family, but I used the green topaz, which is the lighter shade than the smoked emerald. Okay, so same green family, but a lighter shade to add a little bit of ink around the edge like this. Right? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of mat and layer them up. So I've used the next size. So that was the 4th one in. I've used the 5th one in to die cut a piece of patterned paper.
Yep.
And then I've used the next one again to die cut a piece of gold cardstock, and I'm just going to layer them all together.
Perfect.
So yes, I'll layer, Ben, you talk.
Are you Christmas ready?
Not at all.
Not
I do
started?
have my decorations up.
Tree up?
The tree, we have 4 trees in our house.
4?
4. So we have, right? Yeah, 4 trees in the house. So we usually have the big one in the entranceway, which is my tree that
Right.
I decorate however I want.
Yes.
And then the
love this.
kids, we have like our family tree in the living room,
Right.
where we decorate that one there, and that is what like the kids decorate as well.
And does that stay as they decorated it?
And that do you know what, Ben? I'm going to take a photo tonight and I'm going to show you,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you will see, and you will be blown away by how I've left it exactly as the kids decorated it. Right?
Right.
So we've got that one, which is moved into their playroom this year for a change, right?
Right.
Then what we've got is I've just had my kitchen done out over the last few months.
Oh yeah, is that finished?
It's not quite, but near enough, right? So I like the turquoises in there, so I decided I was going to have a Christmas tree in my kitchen.
Right.
So I put another Christmas tree in the kitchen.
When you say little, what, like a...
No, just like a 6-7 footer.
Right. So
Right.
not like a little one that I would have like put on the side, like a little...
Oh,
mini one.
no, still a good 6-7
Still big.
foot. Yeah.
Big,
Still a full-size tree. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm like, Ben.
I know what you're like.
And then, so then also last year, our Charlie was obsessed with rainbows.
Of course.
So my mum bought him, like I did an advent calendar last year, and every day in the advent calendar was something else to decorate the Christmas tree rainbow themed.
Right.
But that was a whole 24 days worth of opening rainbow tinsel, rainbow baubles, rainbow lights, rainbow ornaments. So what we did was I basically gave them an old tree that we had and let them decorate that. So now again this year, they wanted to decorate the rainbow Christmas tree. So now in my office, because you know that's exactly where I need a rainbow Christmas tree.
Well, I mean, couldn't there be any better place to put it?
I've got the kids' rainbow Christmas tree. In their playroom, we've got the family Christmas tree, and then I've got my turquoise tree, and then the main tree in the hallway.
Wow.
So 4 trees, Sarah.
That
And then
sounds...
don't even get me started on my outside trees.
Oh, you got more trees on the outside?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I have my outside trees, Ben.
Right.
But I mean they're different because they're the outside trees.
But what, actual Christmas trees again, though, or just like trees that you've decorated with lights?
No, they're more Christmas trees.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I like Christmas. Did you
Yes,
know that?
I'm trying to get in that feeling that you
You're
might...
getting the feeling. Yeah, I like Christmas.
No, I like Christmas too. I have one tree, and I have a small bush decorated at our front door.
Oh, nice.
Because I put the lights up around the guttering and whatnot, and then over like the archway of our door, and I had a dangly bit. I didn't have enough to go back round again. So what I did very cleverly was pulled the bush from the right hand side of the door to the left, dangled it down, then wrapped the rest around the bush at the front door.
Good work, Ben.
Well, I thought so. Even Mrs. M said.
I was
"Good
just
work
going
on
to
the
say,
lights."
what did Mrs. Moseby think is what I really want to know.
I got praise from her for that one. She
Excellent.
said I did a good job.
Good
And
work.
when-
Do you know what we should do? We
Yes.
should all get some photos of our Christmas trees and whatnot and put them on a wake-up call show.
Yes, and
What?
And what we should also do, I know he's not here currently, but maybe we could get him to zoom in or something, because you know Craig's a proper Christmas tree snob.
He's a proper decorating for everything snob is our Craig, isn't he?
We should, this is only if you're up for it, because you know he might be a bit brutal. We should do a rate my tree and get Craig to rate everybody's Christmas tree. Or even better than that, we could all send in pictures of our trees and not say whose they are.
And Craig has to try and guess whose
Christmas tree it is.
Oh, yes. I think you'd be loving that, our Craig.
Yes, you are welcome, producer Erin. You see, not only presenting, not only a fashion designer, but coming up with creative segments for shows as well. I'm multi-talented.
Multi-talented. That's why we hired you, Ben. He's so multi-talented.
By the way,
I was being serious.
What?
I was being serious.
About what?
How multi-talented you are. This is how big our studio is now, guys. It takes them all that time to run back.
Yes.
How awesome is that?
And talking of multi-talented, look what Sarah's just made whilst we were gassing away there. Yes.
Hey, did you hear the other day about when the camera broke?
Oh, I did.
We had to do manual zoom. So I was here and I'm going, woo, we'll just zoom in a little bit. Actually, I was kneeling on the floor doing my crafting, because the camera was locked in on the, so I had to come and kneel down.
You were kneeling on the floor.
I was kneeling on the floor. I brought my craft mat over, knelt on the floor, and I had to do it down here because the close-up, if you just switch to the close-up here, Charlotte, so you see the close-up camera was like here.
Right.
So I just did a presentation like this. Hey. Yeah, it was good.
Well, you did a whole...
No, we did a whole half an hour and then concluded the cameras weren't going to fix themselves.
Wow.
And I was getting a bad back. So
Good.
I had to call it a day. I'm putting my card up on the bench.
Good. As they say in show business, the show must go on, and it looks like it did during that show. Wow. When was that? I need to go back and watch it. Was that last week?
That was last week, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch
Can I just ask, did everybody learn a lot, by the way, with those different types of inks, that explanation? I really hope that was like educational for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Erin says that she thought it was, so that's good. Let us know. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say something, but I can't remember what it was. Earth-shatteringly brilliant. It's gone. It can't have been that great. Right, I just want to quickly show you the quick dry ink pad that we have for you on the show. So again, these are perfect for use with this collection. If you're stamping out your sentiments, obviously, if you want to do your embossing techniques as well, your pigment ink pad's super, but these are also brilliant just for getting that quick, clear, concise stamp each and every time. And we brought them to you in a range of colours as well. So the 8 you're going to get in this collection with a 20% saving are Lagoon. You've also got your Smoked Emerald. Oh, these are upside down, Ben. You've got your Twilight Grey, Pine Tree, Seal Brown, Sandstorm, your Crushed Velvet, and then your Plum Jam. So it's 8 of your quick dry ink pads with a 20% saving. So everybody receives that saving of 20%. If you're a Platinum member, it is £24.80 or $35.20. Also just worth mentioning that if you are new to us, if you've just found us recently, then make sure you do join up into our Club Inspire. You can do that on our website right now, and you'll start making those savings. Your first purchase today, by the way, if you are brand new, will be at that price because you get 20% off your first purchase with us. Literally hanging on by a thread. I can't believe, you need to be checking out your baskets. We've got a second option for you on the Christmas First Compendium. So you get everything that we've already talked about within the main bundle. However, literally the next, I think it's going to be the next, is it, how many left? Right, so the next 3 people to take advantage of this deal will get it. So you get everything we've just talked about, plus you're going to get your Harmony ink pad quick dry in the jet black. Okay, so that comes with the deal for £87.98 or $109.16. The reason why lots of people have gone for this deal as well is because we're going to give you your stamping platform and your stamping mat for free when you buy that option, all right? However, there are 3 chances left to buy that. So please, if that is in your minds, if that is in your basket right now, I don't know whether we've had a few drop out and come back in again, but if you've got that in your basket now, the next 3 people to say, yes, I want that, get it. Anybody else, you'll miss out on that particular bundle. However, we still do have stock remaining of the Compendium on its own. However, that is also heading towards, I think, what are we at now stock-wise on that? we're almost at 80% of the stock of that has gone. So whichever way you're going, be super quick, particularly on that option though, with the stamping mat and the stamping platform, because that is going to disappear in a matter of moments. Also into the last half hour, now is a good time as well for you to be getting those questions in. Beverly just saying, Sarah, you need to do a video to show, oh, it's too late now, she's done it, to show how you decorate for Christmas. It's too late, next year.
Yeah, but I can show a video of the house decorated.
Yes.
You want me to show you that?
Yes.
I'll do that tonight so you can see tomorrow.
Can we please do the Christmas tree thing as well?
Yeah, I think that's a
for
great
doing
idea.
that. So if we can sort that out. And can that be on a show that I do, please, seeing as we came up with it? Yeah. I'll get in touch with Craig and make that happen. Anyway, let's get back to it. Last half an hour on this live show to ask any questions that you want to ask about the Ultimate Christmas Verse Compendium. Anything that you want to know about the set, anything you want to know about the sentiments as well. But let's show you. Let's have a look, right? I'm going to put my reading glasses on and let's have a little look at some of the sentiments that you're going to get in here. Because I think it's definitely worthwhile just reading some of these out for you, so you get a bit of a grasp as to how beautiful some of these sentiments are. So you've got Mum and Dad with lots of love at Christmas. So this is the Mum and Dad, Mother and Father page. To a special mother, thank you for always making sure everyone around you feels warm and cosy. Merry Christmas. So they're not just like your sort of everyday sentiments, if you were, your sort of random Christmas sentiments. There's some really heartfelt, really beautiful sentiments. And as you can see, lots of different fonts on these as well. So this page here is your, especially for you at Christmas. And this has got like your sister sentiments on. So sister, may the Christmas season fill your home with joy, your heart with love, and your life with laughter. For a lovely sister at Christmas. For a wonderful sister, Merry Christmas, especially for you, brother, at Christmas. Christmas wishes to a special sister. We then move on to the next page here. This one's entitled Your Christmas Sparkle. And again, look at all the beautiful fonts. I love that some of these have kind of been framed as well. You've got little foliage going on here down the bottom. What's that one say? It says, Happy Christmas, Grandma and Grandpa, to a very special Grandma and Grandpa with love at Christmas. You're the best Grandma that I know. And that is one of the reasons why I love you so. Merry Christmas. Super cute. As we go through, this page here contains your kind of generic Christmas, if you like. So you've got Merry Christmas with lots of love for a special couple. All I want for Christmas is you. Aww. Happy holidays to you both, and warmest wishes for a very special person at Christmas. Let's go through further and have a look at this page, which is your Christmas Sparkle. Merry Christmas to a wonderful daughter. Happy Christmas to my lovely daughter. Merry Christmas to a special son. You sparkle and shine from within, daughter. May the holidays bring you all the joy and happiness in the world. I'm enjoying this. I feel like it's like story time with Ben. You've got a Merry Little Christmas, which is grandson and granddaughter. Grandson, it's the most wonderful time of the year. But again, like Sarah was showing you earlier on, that could just be, it is the most wonderful time of the year if you mask out the grandson. And similarly, I suppose, if you just wanted to use, take this as an example, just the grandson on a birthday card, for example, you could mask the other side off of it as well.
You could just do the grandson. Good thinking.
Absolutely. Happy Christmas to our darling granddaughter. Onto the next page here. Merry Christmas to my husband. Husband, you help me remember the true reason for the season, and I'm so grateful for you. That's probably what Mrs. M would put in a card to me. And I love what you did with the Christmas decorations. When I count my blessings, I count you twice, says this one here, to a healthy, happy and peaceful Thanksgiving. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. And by the way, there's 105 of these. I'm just reading you a few out. Happy holidays. You've got Joan Noel, Feliz Navidad, season's greetings, and peace in your heart, love in your world. I just think it's brilliant. Beautifully presented as well, by the way. If you're getting this as a gift for somebody, beautiful binder, beautiful box that comes with this as well, which has got all of your consumables within it. £83.99 if you're platinum, $103.60 if you're a platinum member as well. And worth shouting out about again, Sarah, so obviously we're paying for the stamps, but as you put it earlier on, the box which you've got over there, it kind of works out that you're getting all the goodies in the box for free, right?
Yes, so how this works out, guys, if you missed me explaining this at the beginning of the show, okay? So when we designed this, HSN decided this was so mega, they were going to take it as a today's special, which meant that we're ordering in the tens of thousands. So it meant that we were able to get the unit cost on this binder down so much that we were able to throw in a free gift with every purchase. So essentially, what you're buying is the binder. And the binder is exceptional value at like £104, $129. That is for the binder and all of the stamps. Now, bear in mind, as Ben said, 105 stamps. So let's just work on it. It's been like £1 a stamp or just over $1 a stamp is what you're paying. But then for free, you are also getting the stationery box. Now, in that stationery box, when we open it up, and this is worth another £50 or $60 worth on its own, it's all beautifully tissue wrapped. You get your little envelope stickers to finish off all your envelopes. Then you are getting in here, you're actually getting 32 blank cards and envelopes. So as well as the blank cards and envelopes, you then get all of the inserts.
Yeah.
And the inserts, half of them are vellum, half of them are paper, so that you've got like two different finishes. And I just think they finish your card off absolutely beautifully. And by the way, those of you who love the inserts, we've got extra inserts on the show today as well. So you get all those beautiful vellum inserts. I'm going to be using them in my next demonstration as well to show you how you can use them not only as an insert, but in different ways. So you've got those included. Then we also get that beautiful crystal pen. Now, a crystal pen like this, you'd be talking another, you know, £10, £15 or dollars for the extra crystal pen. That's included. The box itself, so you can store everything in there. You can replenish this when you put more of your cards and envelopes in. That could just be your organised stationery collection to go with your verse binder.
Yeah.
Now, what I would say as well, Ben, is I know there's a lot of you out there who do this not only for a hobby, but actually this is your living. You're doing your craft. So those of you that have like little craft stores and whatnot, I can picture you at your craft store with your little stationery box, with your binder on the shelf, with your ink pads out there, and all your cards on display, and someone comes up and says, lovely, I'll have that card, but I'll have it, and they flick through the verse and go, with that insert. And that's the difference. You can then personalise on the spot and stamp out the matching insert to go with the card base. And I think that just really gives it like that next level again, doesn't it, Ben?
Absolutely, brilliantly explained, and again, so many reasons why you need to jump in and grab this collection. £83.99 or $103.60 if you're a platinum member. Also worth just mentioning the 50% savings that we've got on our website on selected items as part of our 12 days of Craftmas. So if you go to the website, peruse all of those deals. We've just selected a few of these for you as well to show you which we think might work rather nicely with your compendium. The vellum insert. So you've got the 4x6 and the 5x7. These are within that deal as well. So 50% off all of these. On the 4x6, this is called your Everyday Greetings. We've got some Christmas themed ones for you, but these are kind of everyday. But as you can see, beautiful sentiments. Some of these are beautifully foiled. I love that there. So again, you've got Celebrate Your Day in Style. You've got Just For You, all beautifully foiled, I should say, in the gold. This one is your everyday greetings, and then you've got some of the black outline as well. So just a little note to tell you, now I'm thinking about you. So these are the 4x7s vellum inserts with a 50% saving, £3.19 or $5.18. You've then got the good wishes. So the 5x7, again, these are sort of your everyday, oh, hang on a minute, that one's not open. Everyday sentiments, half price again. And these are just, as I say, a few of the deals that we've got on our website right now. Just for today only. These deals will end at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. Eastern time. So again, best wishes, you've got special friend, things like may all of your dreams come true, with love on your birthday to a dear friend. And again, you've got some of these which are beautifully foiled for you too. £3.99, $7.53 for this collection, half price, but only for the remainder of today. And then, as I said, we've got some Christmas verses for you as well. well. So the Christmas Tale and then the Yuletide Memories. The Christmas Tale is 4x6. Once again, 24 beautiful sheets of vellum with some lovely Christmas sentiments in. So if you want to add this into your basket as well, just to kind of make your collection go further, you can do. Lots of love at Christmas, warmest wishes, beautiful gold foiling, and then you've got a few with the black detailing on there as well. Season's greetings, happy Christmas and more. Half price on that for £3.19 or $5.18 if you are a platinum member. And then lastly, the most popular of these actually, as far as the vellum pads are concerned, the 5x7. This one is called your Christmas Tale. No, it's not Yuletide Memories. And again, 5x7 in size, beautiful sentiments, beautiful detailing on the vellum as well. And as we've already seen, snip into these, use these as outserts for your cards too. £3.99, $7.53 platinum price, but only for the next few hours. The 50% saving across selected items as part of our 12 days of Craftsmas ends at 8 a.m. or 3 a.m. Eastern Time. 20 minutes left to jump in and grab our brand new Christmas verse compendium. What can you show us in the last 20 minutes or so? What else have you got up your sleeve over there, Sarah?
Right, so I just thought when you were talking about the husband card, I thought, let's do, because I haven't done anything with the husband stamps yet.
Good.
So I've actually got, I'm going to go straight in there, I'm going to get the husband and wife page, and I'm going to get your card nice and ready. You can go home, give it to your missus for her to give to you for Christmas.
Oh yes, lovely.
Yeah? Wife, here we go. Oh, do you want me to make you the one the other way around?
Huh?
What's that worth to you, if I do your wife one?
What's it worth to me?
Yeah.
What's it worth to me? I will bring you in, I'll get you some quality streets from outside.
I might just do Laura's card for you. It might be a little, see what she would do for me. Yes.
Some stolen cake?
I might just make my husband some, I might make my husband's.
Well, you could do, couldn't you? Why not?
Well, either way, right, I wanted to just go back, I wanted to show a nice card. So this is something like an adaptation of what we did at the beginning, but even simpler, right? So are you ready for this? I'm going to take one of the large outer cards, Ben. So one of the 5x7, and then actually one of the smaller 4x6.
Ooh,
and I'm going to mount the 4x6 onto the 5x7. Right, so here we go. I've got the base 4x6, and I am going to bring this back. I'm going to fold this over and just score that down the middle, right? So straight down the middle. I've got green all over my fingernails, guys, so you're going to have to bear with this, right? Then I'm going to fold this one over here, and I'm going to score that down the middle as well. And I'm just trying to show everybody who wouldn't have a scoring board. I'm sat there, it's killing me to look at my scoring board over there. You'll get a much neater finish if you do it with your scoring board. But you get the idea. There we go. We're going to fold that over like that, and then there's our base card, right? And you see that is going to go onto the front of there like that. So you've got like a different pop-outy foldy card like this, right?
Super clever.
Or I might do it this way, and then we've got rid of all that crack piece, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's like a Z fold, but it's a slightly different version. I mean, it is technically still a Z fold card, Ben, it's just a slightly different version of it, right? So I've got some mats and layers. Now what you'll find is if you use a proper traditional Christmas red and Christmas green, they will just work beautifully, carrying all the way through. So I've gone really traditional with this one, traditional reds and greens, your Christmas gold, things like that. We do have that cardstock on the show, guys, so if you are wanting to use like your glitter card, your mirror cards, those are our Christmas colours that are going to just give you that really nice finish as it was for all of your holiday cards. I know a lot of you will be finished with your holiday cards now, but I also know that you'll probably have a lot of this cardstock at home, and you'll hopefully be watching me today for ideas and go and making the last few of your holiday cards now before we kind of wrap up for the season.
I know, be over before we know it. The luxury card we've got on the show, the kind of what I would call your traditional Christmas colours, the red, gold and green, is the Masquerade Ball collection, as we've called it. And then we've got the other collection, which has got your purple, also your silver and your ice blue, which is the modern collection, as we've called it. They are available for you. But last we heard, again, the stock was flying out of the door on those. I think over 70% of the stock gone on both of those, but you'll find those on the web. Lots of love, by the way, coming in for the bling pen that you're also going to get in this collection. And Angela said the pens that you get are so nice to write with.
They are good writers. They are really good writers.
Any chance there might ever be a purple one, please, please?
Oh, Well, now you've asked, it would be rude of me not to oblige, wouldn't it?
Well, there you go.
Leave it with me.
Right.
Leave it with me.
You heard it here first.
You did indeed. Right, here we go then, Ben. So I've just literally been getting a little bit of matting and layering. Just watch your oozing when you get if you're using the all-purpose. You
Yep.
just want to make sure that you're oozing out and you're going to rub it away quite nicely. But if you notice, my mats and layers are looking absolutely perfect because I've taken the time to mat and layer them perfectly with the all-purpose adhesive today.
Yes.
So if in doubt, all-purpose it up and then you can't fail but get fantastic results. I mean, look at the way that's rubbed off there. That is just divine. Absolutely perfect. Now, here's the thing, right, Ben? I've got one of my inserts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this in half again, just like we did last time that we did this type of card. This is going to go really nicely on the front of this one here. And again, I'm just going to use, I've got a couple of mats and layers to go behind it so that it's really going to stand out. And then I'm going to stamp and die cut this other half here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right.
I'm following you.
You are following me along. And did we decide if I'm doing a husband or a wife card?
You said you were going to do a husband card.
I'm going to do a nice husband card.
Yes, because I didn't
Right.
bribe you well enough for you to make me a wife card.
I opened it right up there, just telling me you're going to get me some quality streets, which I could easily walk out there and get myself, Ben. Really
Good.
wasn't cut.
But I was offering that personal service of me
You were?
looking across it. Who brought all that in, by the way? Do we know?
I'll tell you what.
Sharon Callis.
There is an awful lot of Christmas treats outside.
I am telling
really
you.
not good for someone who's trying to be, I'm saying I'm trying to eat healthy.
It's all right.
They're just words coming out of my mouth at the moment.
It's all right.
Ben.
What is the point at this time of year of trying to be good when it
That's
comes to
very
food?
true.
There is no point.
There is no point at all, is there
No,
not?
just write it off as a bad job. Start again
Yep.
in the new year.
Write it off. Yeah, totally. Right, I'm there with you.
I tell you what I
Right
did
there.
eat that's out there for the first time. It was very nice. Couldn't stop eating it. It's stollen cake.
Oh, Stollen's immense.
I've never had that before.
Oh, I love a bit of Stollen.
Oh, it's
Ben.
Gert Lush.
Love a bit of Stollen.
Yes.
Right.
I had about 5 pieces. I did.
You didn't.
I did. I couldn't stop
Oh,
eating
my
it.
life.
You are Charlotte.
Oh, my life.
I had to
Bless
keep
you.
trying it to decide whether I liked it or not.
Right. So you gave it a good try, did
I
you?
gave it a good try, and I can say without hesitation that it's very nice. Very nice. I can highly recommend it.
Right, are you ready? So
Yes.
this one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp. Now remember, for anybody, I can't remember who I was giving the bit of advice to earlier as well, I'm going to use that 8x8 stamping platform because we are going to get it, Ben, absolutely perfect. If a job's worth doing, it's worth getting it right and doing it perfect, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely
So watch, I'm going to pop these two on here. I've got my With Love at Christmas. Oh, that's my beautiful wife. I said husband. Right, my husband with Love at Christmas. Here we go. So that's going to go in the centre. I'm going to pick this up now. Again, I'm going to heat emboss. So when we're heat embossing, I'm going to get one of my pigmenting pads out, Ben.
Ooh, okay.
It really doesn't matter what colour. I'll go with the black just to show you. Doesn't matter what colour because we're going to put the heat embossing on here. We're going to put the embossing powder.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to stamp that right in the centre here. And if in doubt, I mean, that's got plenty of ink on, but
That's
if in
pretty
doubt,
good.
you could always add a little bit more of the ink onto there if you wanted to as well. So we're on there. And then I'm going to go with a nice gold ink.
Beautiful.
Gold embossing powder, sorry. So
I think it's worth bearing in mind as well, we'll flash up the details again for you. How many times has Sarah used today the magnetic stamping platform? And Michelle was waxing lyrical about this too. So if you are thinking about this collection and you're going, I can never quite get on with stamping that well, get the magnetic stamping platform to go with it, because this is just going to allow you to stamp precisely and perfectly each and every time. And if you are brand new to stamping, I would say get yourself off to the best possible start and grab this as well, because you've seen all the benefits of why you would need to use it, and the fact that Michelle was singing about it earlier, Sarah is singing about it now. It's a perfect partner to go with this collection, and it's in stock, which is the great thing, and it's one of those items which tends to go out of stock very quickly when we have it back in, so please grab it.
it does, doesn't it? It really does. Yes, we kind of can't make them as fast as we sell them at the moment. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to take one of these and just die cut. Oh, is that a good? Oh, hey, perfect, right? So that is just going to go straight over here, and I'm going to die cut that straight through the vellum. And now notice I did my stamping and embossing first, right? So stamped and embossed it first. Now I'm going to do the die cutting. And then actually, just for a little bit of a change, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this in place on my card with a brad. You don't see me get the breads out very often.
No, I don't.
No. So let's have a look. I hope I've got a pokey tool. Yes, right. So we can pop a brad through just to hold everything in place and just finish that topper off really nicely. So here we go. There's that. So that is going to be on there. Now what I've done is, I'm sure I have, yes, I've already die cut the base one to go behind it. Isn't that quite pretty there? A little bit different. And then I'm just going to use the this here.
Yep.
Got them lined up straight through the middle like that. Brad, where if you were a Brad that I'd had, where would you have put me? Here we go. Right, there we go. Straight through. I am a liability, Ben. I mean, it literally looks like a bomb's gone off again in here. Right, so
I'm just glancing across the studio and it literally does
look like a
that
bomb's
as well.
gone
But
off.
never mind, you've had fun.
Yeah, I've always had fun, Ben. Yes,
Yeah.
I've had fun. We've made lots of different cards in here as well.
We certainly have.
So
We're going to
look
get the
at
vote
this.
going in a second.
There we go. So we're going to go onto the front like that. So because I've used the tape pen behind, but then the brad to hold it in place, it means that hasn't moved at all. You can't see any of the, behind, any of the tape behind.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, here we go. A little bit of tape on that corner, ribbon on the corner. And there is my lovely card for my husband.
Sorted.
There's another one ticked off.
Yeah. Don't vote for that one if you're voting on the demo of the show.
No,
'cause,
please don't, guys.
Sarah
I wouldn't
wants to take
appreciate that if I'm being really honest.
Yeah. So there you go. Wow. I mean, seriously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, I think. 5 cards, which are going to get you to vote on in just a few moments' time. We are now at 80% of the stock gone. Remember, this is it. This is your chance to get it. Don't be coming back and going, oh, you didn't give me fair warning. We've given you fair warning now at 80% of the stock. You've got to be quick if you want to grab it because people have got this in their baskets right now. More people will check out after the show as well. This will go £83.99 if you're platinum, or $103.60 if you're shopping with us in the US. Do like a lot of you have done as well, and add some more of those items in from our 50% off deals that we're doing as part of our 12 days of Craftmas. I did add a couple of odd items from the 50% off sale, says Mary this morning, when I had the Christmas compendium in my basket. Happy camper here. And Aisha was just asking what paper Sarah used in that last card. I think it was there some 'Twas the Night in there?
That one there?
The last
Yes,
card.
I think it was actually, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
from memory.
Shall we do a little vote on the demo of the show and find
We
out
should
which one is
indeed,
your favourite?
yes.
Line them up, Sarah.
Right, okay, well, let's go through them one at a time. So number 1 was where we did this one here, which was a nice brother card.
Oh, forgot about that, yeah, uh-huh.
Number 2 was the one you guys were really loving. It's where I did the shaker card, and we did some stamping and heat embossing on acetate as well, right? I think this was number 3 that we did. We
Yes.
did the twisted easel, and we added the ribbon threading dies into there for a lovely mum and dad. Number 4 was where we did the techniques with the inking in there as well, nice and simple. And number 5 is where we've done that lovely husband card with, it's like a Z fold, but a slightly different type of a Z fold card.
That is going to be tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. It is down to you. Jerry just saying, I've got this compendium. I absolutely love it. I've used it so much. You need to grab yours now. We are almost out of time. What we're going to do is going to have a little break for a couple of minutes. That will give you a chance to check out your baskets if you've got items in your basket. If you've already done that, it will also just give you an opportunity to get voting on your favourite card. We will come back. We'll give you a final wrap-up of everything that you're going to get in your Christmas First Compendium and the result of the demo of the show coming your way. But more importantly, if you've got stuff in your basket, here is your 2 minutes to check out.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
So we have 4 minutes remaining, and I have a result on the demo of the show.
Guess.
Yeah?
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Is it the one that everyone said should win Demo of the Month?
Yes. Almost
I
as if she
predicted
knew.
that right. Do you know, it was really nice to do something, because I think of this as being quite a simple card, but I forget it's just going back to basics usually give you the most effective finishes. And if you're anything like me and you've still got more Christmas cards to do than you care to think about, this is a brilliant way to get it all sorted.
I think that's why it is a spectacular card, but actually, like you said, showing how easy it was to put that together, I think people have gone, oh, I could absolutely do that.
Well, to be honest, even if you just get in this kit, there's 32 of them cards ready to go straight away.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little bit of acetate is all I've added into that. A little bit of acetate and some shakers.
It is a worthy winner, and that will go up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame. Could be the demo of the day a little bit later on. Obviously got a Michelle make either side of that one. Michelle is back, of course, with me for Monday Makers. We've also got a Craft Ambassador coming up later on this evening, 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 o'clock East Coast time. Right, I know lots of you checked out in that last little break there. There's still a few of you, I'm and ahhing, shall I, shan't I? Still a few of you with this in your basket, and I know more of you will come to check out after the show as well. But we are now over 80% of the stock gone.
Oh, Ben, if that's the case, and this is the last chance I'm going to get to explain it, can I just explain to people what the thinking was?
Well, I was just about to lead on to that with you, but
Oh, well, yeah. It's like you're in here, Ben. It's like you're in here, isn't it?
We are just over 80% of the stock gone, and here's Sara to explain the thinking behind the Christmas Verscom.
Such a great team, Yes, so basically, guys, what I wanted to do was I wanted to give you a compendium that would be with you from now till eternity. So every year when you're doing your Christmas cards, every year you need to have the verses in the inside. And you'll do Christmas cards for the same people. Aunties, uncles, neighbours, friends, grandson, granddaughter, aunt, niece, what have we got, husband and wife in there, someone special. So what we've done is we've done this compendium where we've given you 105 beautiful inserts ready to stamp and finish off inside your card. So that is what's coming in this beautiful big binder. They're all organised by different categories, and you've got your little tabs on the side. You can add your other verses to them as you build up, a wider stamp collection. You can add them into the binder as well. They're sticky on the front, well, they're laminated on the front and the back to take your stamps. Now, because we bought so many tens of thousands of these in, because this was a big Today special at HSN as well, we also have this, which is kind of like a free gift that goes with it. So if you're buying the Verse Compendium, you'll get this, which is worth another £50 or $60, which is your beautiful gift box. It's got envelope stickers in here. It's got 32 of your blank cards and envelopes, and also the inserts that go inside the vellum printed inserts. You then also get the bling pen, beautiful beautiful bling pen that goes in there with it. Everything's organised. It's all, I like to think of this as something you might replenish. So as you get other card and envelope packs, you might always keep them in your little stationery box. Those of you that are doing this as a small business and maybe it's going around the craft fairs, you could have all your beautiful finished cards made and you could have your little binder with all your stamps. You could have your stationery box with a few ink pads in and all your bits and pieces. And you could actually finish these off for people right there and then while they're waiting and add a personalised insert into that. If you're making to sell, you are welcome to use any of these in what you make and sell as well. It really is. It's an investment this year to use every year going forward. So even if you finished all your Christmas cards this year, Ben, it's worth investing in this now because you'll use it next year, the year after, the year after, the year after, and so forward.
Absolutely. It is the compendium that is ever giving. Please make sure you grab yours right now because this will disappear. Well done if you've already grabbed it. We have got a couple of hours now before we're back with you. During that time, make sure you shop the website. You'll find the 50% off selected deals on the show. When are you back?
Well, actually, what I will tell you is I will be back at 5 o'clock Eastern time over on HSN's Facebook page, actually, so 10 p.m. UK time here for me, to do a special Facebook Live with Adam Freeman with some brand new product launches.
We'll look forward to that. I'll see you back here with Michelle for Monday Makers in just a couple of hours. Bye for now.